So from all the data I gathered from you guys, I came up with six pillars of operational efficiency here. Number one, route density. Two, specialization. Three, preparation and planning. Four, scoreboards and incentives. Five, communication systems. And six, employee retention. Hey, what's everyone doing for best practices to be more efficient? So pillar number one is the route density piece. The core principle here is the tighter the route, the higher the profitability. This is pretty standard. I think most people understand this, but I'm always shocked at how many people don't like do anything with it as much as they should. But I think there's a lot of merit to this, to seeing a bunch of your trucks on the same day. It's just more back-to-back recognition of that brand rather than spread out throughout the week. But the other reasons people gave is that nearby crews can help produce. It reduces fuel costs, obviously, reduces windshield time. This one's pretty standard, you guys, but any thoughts on this that's not here on the screen that you want to give to the group on improving route density or efficiency when it comes to this?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is anyone not taking not taking clients because of route density, or you just like then no, that's too far out?
Yeah, 100%. We are very selective. If we have, that's one thing I would add to this. I was going to say the same thing is, service area. The big overarching thing is just hitting that area with a hammer.
Yeah, I guess that was my follow-up question would be like, what is everyone's max drive time? Maybe is it a max drive time between jobs?
I drew a map on like my area. But yeah, generally, like if we were in the middle of our service area, we would probably go no more than 20 minutes in either direction.
We don't usually go more than like 3 to 5 minutes past the house that we're servicing. Like we'll look at it at basically the house that we're at. If there's one like around the corner, we'll do it, but it can't be more than like 3 to 5 minutes.
All right, let's keep going to number two here. Crew specialization. The core principle here is specialization creates speed and consistency. So, John, you want to kind of walk us through how you,
Yeah,
how you,
so we found that it was better to even skip a property that was right next to a property we're mowing and send a different crew with a different setup there. So when I was tracking the margins, we actually made more money doing it like that. Instead of having the guy that had small mowers mow something too large or large mowers trying to mow the small lot next door. And so first was give them enough revenue. Second was give them the right equipment. And then third, we literally make density. But, I'll send a crew out 45 minutes, like a neighborhood, and then they'll spend all day out there working and hit the revenue targets and come home and everybody makes money.
no problem. Yeah. So we ran on that problem at Turpin Trees. We had like a 4-person HOA crew servicing a $55 residential customer. And we're like, and it was right next door. It was so hard not to do that. And we're like, we just can't park a 4-person crew and have these huge mowers on this residential property, even though it was like right there. But so this struggle's like hard to like separate that. But I agree with John. Like when we're rerouting, we look at first at like how much can we fit this revenue in there, and we look at their crew setup, and then like what type of crew should be servicing that property, and then we look at route density. But I did a lot of routing projects for Turpin Trees and for other companies, and man, it can reduce a couple days worth of stuff if you haven't done it in a long time. So super important to do that.